Andrew. Like Jenny said, I'm Andrew Otwell from Amazon.com. I'm a design manager with in the retail customer experience group. And I'm going to talk today about some of the things that we look for in hiring. And naturally, when I think about hiring, let's see if that works. The first thing I obviously think of is 70s kung fu movies. And particularly this one, which is the 5 Deadly Venoms, which is where the talk comes from. The plot is pretty Byzantine, but these are kind of this is the key. There's these 5 guys, the 5 Deadly Venoms, and each one has a unique fighting style. So when we're hiring designers, we obviously look for a lot of different qualities, but I think there's 5 in particular that I think can make designers deadly. So I'm going to tell you about what those are and what you can look for when you're hiring. First style, Centipede. This is a fighting style that's characterized by seeming to have 100 arms and legs at once, able to wiggle out of any situation. So this makes me think deadly designers have 100 ideas for every possibility, are constantly sort of iterating and wiggling through problems, overflowing with ideas for things. Some of the things that you can look for when you're hiring for a centipede deadly designer is people who are asking during the hiring process, when you're talking to them for the first time, what if we did this? Could we do this? Have you tried that? What are some ways that we can sort of wiggle through the problems that you're describing here? People who are really eager to synthesize multiple contexts are also kind of a key thing here, grabbing ideas from everywhere. Number 2, snake style. Poisonous fangs, precise fighting style. So deadly designers who are like this can sort of sting with clarity, I think. They have a really great ability to sort of quickly spot the key part of a problem or to explain a solution in really plain, sort of crisp language. And again, when you're interviewing, when you're talking to people or meeting them, look for people who are asking smart questions about your business context or whatever it is, even when they don't yet have a ton of information about it. The snake style is to sort of be able to zero in on problems that aren't necessarily stuff that they need a lot of sort of context to get to. And likewise, look for people who can explain work that they have done to you in a way that is really crisp and precise. If they can't kind of get across what they've done in a clear way, it's probably not deadly. Scorpion style. This is number 3. This is a fighting style that's sort of a double threat, sort of pinchers and stinging tail at the same time. And I really wish I had actually the footage from this film in here. But so this is a deadly scorpion style designer is somebody who has sort of a secret weapon besides design skills. I mean, obviously, sort of doing good design is sort of the bar for entry. But anymore, what we're looking for a lot is designers who have this sort of additional talents like building prototypes. Great kind of customer observation skills, really good business acumen, great writing skills, great other kinds of soft skills. And again, not everybody needs all of these things, but these are sort of, you can find the sort of secret weapon, the sort of secret stinging tail of these designers. When you're interviewing designers, view source on their portfolio if they've got a website. I mean, you can sort of see if that's one of their talents. But when you're talking to them, ask what they've learned from watching users. Do they have sort of a really good sense of how to think about what customers do and what they can learn by observing? Or ask them about how they understand using data and metrics. Sort of look for what those other talents besides design are. Number 4 is lizard style. He's sort of walking on the wall here. This is a little bit hard to see, but he's actually fighting while he's standing on the wall. So this idea of sort of being able to fight from kind of any perspective at once. So deadly designers like this also have the perspective, that comes with, I think, comes with some maturity, but have this sort of perspective that anything can be a design problem. Really, anything can be sort of a user experience opportunity. And also that a lot of great ideas and a lot of great solutions don't necessarily come from designers. I mean, one of the things I've learned a lot at working at Amazon is that there's a lot of sort of user experience opportunities that have nothing to do with pixels on a screen. And I think that a sort of lizard-style deadly designer that has a perspective to see that is really valuable. And again, when you're talking to people, when you're interviewing people, look for people who are asking you about the parts of your business that are not about design. Customer service, how do you handle logistics, depending on what the business is. Other parts of the overall service design. Toad style, number 5. So toads don't really do much. This guy is mostly sort of a defensive fighter. He's lying on a bed of nails in his dungeon here. This is actually just like the Amazon Design Studio. So deadly toad-style designers have a thick skin. These are people who can take criticism and respond to it, synthesize criticism that they get. They can fight back even when they're knocked down. In interviews, look for people who are able to tell you what they've learned. Again, kind of learn from observing customers, learn from observing tests that go badly, learned from metrics that go the wrong way when you launch something. What they learn from other kinds of failures, like what they've learned from losing arguments with their stakeholders or with their other clients. This can tell you a lot about the toad style. And that's it. Thanks very much.